Hi Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your October 2020 monthly tarot forecast. This is a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross watcher, you might be able to resonate with some of these messages. All right, what does the sign of Cancer have coming up for the month of October 2020? I would like to welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. So we're starting out Cancer with the Ace of Cups crossed by the Eight of Wands. At your foundation, I have the Ace of Pentacles. So very nice. Let's see. Cancer, October 2020. What does the sign of Cancer have coming up for the month of October? All right, so in the recent past, I have the Six of Swords crowning you. I have the Seven of Swords. So if I remember correctly, I believe two other signs had the Seven of Swords crowning them. I want to say it was Sagittarius and Aquarius. So watch your other signs. Let's see here. We have the Ten of Cups coming up in the near future. In the position of your power, I have the Chariot, so that's very nice. How others are viewing you, I have the Queen of Cups. In the hopes and fears, I have the King of Cups. And energy that you have going into November, we have the Queen of Swords. So a lot of characters here, especially at the end of October. A lot of characters showing up. All right, so overall energy, wow, Four of Wands. Very nice. So, some of you Cancers, maybe at the end of October, you could be maybe having a Halloween party, coming together with friends, family. For some of you, that's how you're going to resonate. Yes, I know, COVID. Yes, I know, social distance, but for some of you, this is how you're going to resonate. So we do have the Four of Wands here as the overall energy, which can represent you celebrating something. There could be an event. There could be a special occasion. This is happiness. This is you sharing that happiness with those around you. It could be a community, but for many of you, this is your family. It's you feeling quite stable, quite secure. Now, this could be coming in, this energy coming in after, this is interesting, after some sort of maybe disagreement. There might have been a fight. There might have been a fight between you and possibly a family member, or it could be you and your spouse. Because we have the Five of Swords here. If I keep going, we have, wow, we have the Tower. It's possible, Cancer, some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, so we have the Tower and we have the Moon. So something that was hidden came to light, and it might have been a shocker for many of you. It also, wow, that's interesting. It also might have something to do with a child. So this is a water sign child. Those of you that resonate with this, this is something to do with a Pisces or Cancer child. First, I would say Pisces. A child that has Pisces in their chart, that would be either their sun, moon, or rising sign. Second, I'd go with Cancer, but this is interesting. If I keep going, we have the Devil, we have the Emperor, there's the High Priestess. So, yeah, very specific story that the cards are telling. Some of you, this was something that came to light about a child. Now, maybe there was some sort of deception around a child. It could be as far as, you know, maybe the father of the child, something like that. We have the Emperor here. Could have been a fight in regards to a child. Could be with an ex. The Emperor could be your ex-husband. Maybe someone was playing dirty or doing whatever they had to do when it comes to this. If this is something legal or something with custody, something like that, Cancer. I see a positive outcome for many of you, though. I feel like I'm reading for some Cancers where there was either a disagreement with a family member, someone close to you, or a significant other. So something happened. I feel like in October you're actually healing that relationship. For many of you that I'm reading for, you're moving past that. Now, right at the start of October, we have the Ace of Cups, healing energy, crossed by the Eight of Wands. So you could be reaching out to someone, somebody could be reaching out to you with the Eight of Wands. Most likely this would be via text or email, something like that. Also, there could be lots of communication going back and forth. But this is your heart healing. This is you emotionally healing. And yes, I feel like some of you are forgiving this person, especially if they're a family member or your husband. We've seen the Emperor there. Maybe this person lied. There might have been a fight. Something could have come out into the open. Now, I do see a journey coming up for many of you. It might be delayed here right at the start of October, but I do see a journey. So if things are delayed, I still see it happening. There definitely could even be like a family reunion coming up for you, Cancer, here in October. And if you resonate with that, definitely comment. Let me know. I do read all the comments, and I like to know how people resonate with the readings. Here at your foundation, I have the Ace of Pentacles. So 2 aces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So this is beautiful. You have new possibilities coming in. For some of you, there was something that already came in with the Ace of Pentacles at your foundation. So this could have been a lump sum of money. Maybe some of you moved house or landed a new job. I see travel in the recent past. We have the Six of Swords here. Could have been travel at night for some of you Cancers. But this is you moving towards peace. Peace of mind. Moving towards this Ace of Cups. This healing energy. So again, there was some sort of conflicts, some sort of drama, and it also could be drama involving maybe multiple people, deception. But we see you in the recent past moving forward, leaving that energy behind. Now, what's interesting is we have the Seven of Swords crowning you. So, those of you that this is something with a partner or even a family member, you might not completely trust this person. So, if someone lied to you and you're letting this person back into your life, With the Seven of Swords in this position, some of you Cancers, you don't trust this person. Others, you could be spying on this person with the Seven of Swords in this position because you don't maybe completely trust them. It's a suspicious energy. So some of you, that's how you're resonating with this. The Seven of Swords is not automatically bad. Yes, this can be the Thief card, but that's not just, what it means. So for some of you, you're letting someone back in. You are healing a relationship. And I feel like you don't completely trust this person, and it's because of what happened in the past. Might have something to do with a Scorpio, a Capricorn, an Aquarius. Now, energy around the second week, we have the Ten of Cups. So those of you that have a family reunion, some event that's coming up, it could be taking place here around the second, third week. But this is you feeling quite content, quite happy. Some of you, a relationship is healing. Could be a family relationship that is healing. We have the Chariot in the position of your power. So again, travel. If travel was delayed at the start of the month, I see you traveling here at this time. It could be to be with loved ones. Now, some of you are looking at a couple of different paths, looking at a couple of options here at this time. And it might have something to do with a family member, for those of you that maybe take care of a family member. Could be in regards to a loved one. Making some plans here at this time, figuring out what you're going to do. I could even be reading for some Cancers where you could be moving in with a family member, or they could be moving in with you. That's a possibility. For other Cancers, again, some of you are coming back together. I do have the Queen of Cups in the position of how others are viewing you. But right after the Queen, I have the King. So this is a couple. So I could be reading for some Cancers where you're involved with maybe a Scorpio. So you're being viewed as the Queen of Cups, which is a beautiful, sensitive woman. Someone with a big heart. You might be coming back together with a King of Cups. Now, this could be a fellow water sign, but if not, this can be the man who has your heart. This could be the woman who has your heart. It doesn't really matter what sign they are. I often view the Queen of Cups as a woman in love. King of Cups, man in love. Man who's in touch with his emotions, his feelings. This is interesting, though. We have the Queen of Swords here. Energy going into November. So we have this couple, and then we have this Queen of Swords. So could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra who's significant, or somebody who's coming off as the Queen of Swords. This would be someone who's not emotional. Now, maybe this is a family member. For those of you that are dealing with a family matter, family situation. Could be you and your partner. Maybe there's an air sign. For those of you that you have a family member maybe moving in with you. Could be moving in with you and your husband, something like that. King of Cups is in the hopes and fears position. If you are a single woman, if you're a single Cancer, You might have a love interest around you, but here at this time, this is right at the end of the month. Your guard is up. For some of you Cancer females, this is your energy. You're being viewed as the Queen of Cups. So someone might view you as being very loving, very caring, more on the sensitive side, but this is actually your energy. This is really just an opinion. It's actually not always the case. So you females, this is your energy here going into November, which she's someone who seeks, you know, the truth. She's very fair, very focused minded here. So you could be dealing with a water sign. Let's do some clarifying. And again, some of you are suspicious. So if you're letting a King of Cups back in, I mean, your guard is up. You've been hurt in the past. We see what you're moving away from. So your guard is up. Let's see, Queen of Swords. Clarifying the Queen of Swords for Cancer, please. Now, if you're a man or if you date women, I have 2 queens here in the spread. So you could be dealing with a water sign. You could be dealing with an air sign. Here we have the Chariot in the position of your power. So looking at several options or choices. Do you move in this direction? Do you move in the other direction? So needing to make a decision. All right, let's take a look at the 7 of Swords. Okay, that's interesting. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Clarity, truth. So if you had some sort of suspicions about something, that clarity, that truth, justice is going to come in some way. We have the Page of Rods with the Knight of Cups, and this is looking at the 7 of Swords. These cards just flipped right out. So, for some of you, you could be receiving an invitation. Somebody could be asking you out. There could be an ex for some of you. Someone who wants to reconcile with you, but you're suspicious. You really could be investigating this person, checking them out, maybe, you know, spying on them. Those of you that it's not an ex, if you have someone new coming in, I think you're suspicious about them, their intentions. You know, what are their intentions? You know, what does this person want? You know, it's possible that they're maybe reaching out to you at night. For some of you, you're questioning somebody's intentions, especially if this is someone new trying to come in. It's because you've been hurt in the past. Some of you, I feel like your heart is still healing. Looking at the Queen of Swords, we have the King of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. So, yeah, in particular, you females, your heart is still healing. You're not over, perhaps, an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Could be someone who has earth and fire in their chart. They might have Sag in their chart, Sagittarius. I have the 8 of Rods twice here in the spread. But the 3 of Swords energy tends to linger. So I feel like for some of you, your heart is still healing. Also, if you've been wounded in the past, some of you could be over it, but now you're super protective of your heart. Again, that's for you females. Something might have happened with an earth sign. Or I often view the King of Pentacles as a married man. So something could have happened with your husband. We've seen the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck. Yes, of course, there are some Cancers where there is a love triangle, a three-party scenario. You might be choosing here which direction you want to move in. You could be looking at a couple of women. Also, if you're involved with somebody, I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here. If you're involved, if you're married, if you're committed to somebody, and you are secretly communicating with somebody else, you want to be careful. All right, additional guidance for Cancer for the month of October. October, please. Now, maybe some of you have to speak your truth with that Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, let's see. How many cards do we have here? Yeah, it's too many. But I will choose from these because they all did flip out upright. All right, and those of you that have something going on the love front, let's take a look at your love life, Cancer, for the month of October. I definitely am reading for some Cancers where you could be making a commitment, some of you getting into a relationship here in October. Yeah, look at that. All right, and let's just go a little bit deeper. For those of you involved with somebody or will be involved with somebody, let's see, those of you that are coming back together with somebody. Cancer, month of October. Okay, there's two cards here. Okay, that's interesting. And those of you that are wondering about career, now if you're older, if you're retired, you still might be able to resonate with this message. Also, if you go to school. All right, Cancer. Wow, look at that. Okay, so the overall additional guidance card that I have for you is the Tinderbox Soldier Ambition. That's interesting. So you have two aces here. We're starting off the month here. We have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, because this is a general reading. If this Ace of Pentacles hasn't come in just yet, it is. Now, this combination can represent a new home, a new job. It's something you're absolutely going to fall in love with, but it's also going to make you feel quite secure. Your family quite secure. I'm very happy. For some of you, this is a house move. And honestly, you might be very, very ambitious to make this happen. Now, around the third week, we do have the Chariot here, which can represent travel. But also, it's a card of victory. And we've seen the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So that is actually two cards of victory. Eight of Wands, forward movement, positive communication. Looking at your love life, we have engagement. So some of you are getting engaged. Others, you're getting into a relationship or you're coming back together. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this means you're taking it to another level. So those of you that are single, you're getting into a relationship. Those of you that were already dating somebody, you could be making a commitment here with the Four of Wands. Some of you getting engaged, others getting married. So that's beautiful. Also here, you could be moving in with this person. Now this is interesting. We do have mixed signals. A lover is unsure of what they want, sending you mixed signals, causing great confusion. Maybe it's best to move on. And then we also have secret lover. The relationship will be kept a secret. Just be sure this decision is okay with both of you and not one-sided. Interesting. And not everybody will resonate with these messages. But they are meant for somebody, for some of you. So, yeah. For some of you, you could be getting into a secret relationship. If you're already with somebody else, if you're married, again, you want to be careful with that. And also, with this combination, are you both on the same page? Because maybe one of you wants to keep this relationship a secret, but honestly, with this combination, most likely the other person does not. So, looking at career, we have justice. Very nice. Some of you could be getting into this field. So maybe you're going to be a cop or a lawyer. It says your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So some of you could be, getting into this field. It could be joining the military. There's a number of different ways that you could resonate with this. So this is very nice. Now, we have the Chariot, which is a card of victory. The Ace of Swords at the bottom of this deck, which does represent victory as well, but it also represents justice. So some of you have justice coming in. So you might have had maybe a legal matter that's ongoing. This Queen of Swords could actually be your attorney. That's significant here at the end of the month. I see you celebrating something. So maybe there was an injustice with the Five of Swords. You feeling like someone stole something from you, but we have justice here. So very nice. Cancer, it's a beautiful reading. It really is. So watch your other signs. I want to say it was Aries, but I could be wrong. There was another sign that had a really beautiful reading as well. So, I mean, yours is up there. So yours, and I want to say it was Aries. Both of you had really nice readings for the month. All right, guys, so I hope that you found it helpful. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. I do appreciate it. All right, stay safe and have a blessed month. Take care.